Hi there, it's Susan again with The Smart Traveller. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, thanks for tuning in. My aim is to be able to share some of our travel experiences, honest reviews, and recommendations so that you can focus on making some awesome memories too. If this is something that you would like to see more of, please hit the like and subscribe button. Even though I currently live in Texas, I've lived the vast majority of my life in Sydney, Australia. So I may be a bit partial, but I'm going to say it anyway. Australia has some of the most stunning scenery in all of the world. Whether you're an Aussie considering a domestic vacation or someone planning a future international visit to Australia, Port Stephens, located in New South Wales, is an experience worthy of a spot on anyone's bucket list. Although international borders are closed right now due to COVID, keep checking in with the Australian Government Department of Health website to see when they will open up again. But if you're lucky enough to be living in the Great Southland and have never made your way to this amazing part of the country, I highly recommend giving it a go. In today's video, I'm going to be covering some of my favorite things to do while visiting Port Stephens. Port Stephens is only about a 2.5 hour drive from Sydney, and it's packed full of gorgeous beaches, breathtaking sand dunes, national parks, amazing local dining, and so much more. The wildlife in Port Stephens is pretty impressive too. You can expect to see kangaroos, koalas, wallabies, and all sorts of native animals. When we went, we used stays.com.au to book a holiday house within walking distance to Nelson Bay. You can also find a variety of condos and rooms here to suit your every need. I'll put a link in the description box below. If you're visiting May through November, be sure to check out Gangan Lookout to spot whales and get the best views of the bay. There's also a concrete footpath that makes the short walk up the lookout easy, and there's plenty of signage that helps you identify some special things to look out for while you're up there. Definitely take your camera, because why wouldn't you want to take a selfie when you have such a perfect backdrop? Next up, visit the nearby sand dunes for an exciting day of four-wheel drive tours and sandboarding. This stunning landscape makes you almost forget that you're in Australia and instead standing in the middle of the Sahara Desert. There are camel rides available here to take you across the dunes and down by the ocean. I mean, who wouldn't want to ride a camel on the beach in Australia? We did it, and it was a memory that we will treasure forever. Sandboarding down the dunes was fun, but depending on when you go, climbing back up the dunes can be quite the workout in the Aussie heat. Overall, this is a kid-friendly place for the whole family to enjoy. Just be sure to bring plenty of water. If you're hungry but don't want to miss out on any opportunity to go sightseeing, why not do both by visiting the Nelson Head Heritage Lighthouse Cafe? Here, you can enjoy an amazing breakfast, afternoon tea, and sweeping views. There is a steep walk involved to get up to the entrance, but it's well worth it. The food was great, and they have a diverse menu with plenty of options, from fresh salads, pastries, burgers, and more. If you're not hungry, you could also grab a pretty good cup of coffee while you look out at the amazing view. Because apparently we like to eat, I'm going to suggest another restaurant that is not your typical dining experience. You can visit the Barramundi farm for a really interesting pond-to-table meal. The presentation of the food is really impressive, and the staff are great about encouraging kids to feed the fish. A guided tour of the Barramundi and vegetable hydroponics system is available and costs about $10 for adults and $5 for kids. Once you've built up an appetite, you can grab lunch by the pond afterwards. Another worthy experience is to take a dolphin cruise. There are many companies that offer this, but we chose to use Moon Shadow Cruises. They have these nets that you can get in at the back of the boat. It was a little windy when we went, so we enjoyed the views from the top deck. We spotted a lot of dolphins, and the kids still talk about seeing dolphins to this day. Port Stephens has 26 beautiful beaches, but my 3 favorite beaches by far are Shoal Bay, Little Beach, and Fingal Bay. There is a sand spit that can be crossed only at the lowest tide, and a small island is accessible. This is not advised if you don't know the tide charts, and it's impassable once waves start crashing again. Many have drowned, and sharks are known to actively patrol this area. Overall, Port Stephens is worth checking out if you're coming into Sydney. It was on our must-do list when we visited Sydney, and we hope to do it again in the near future once borders open up again. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this.